friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the craft room. Today I want to try my hand at a Cinch notebook. Seeing lots of people make them on the YouTube, and I'm gonna need me one of those. Okay, so it's probably going to be a long video. I would say grab yourself a cup of coffee, a snack, whatever, and prepare to be highly entertained. All right, before we get started, I have some friend mail that I want to share with you. So I went to my P.O. box, and I have this large box, and it is from our friend Ruth in Sneeds Ferry, North Carolina. Thank you, Ruth. I've opened it because, you know, y'all don't want to watch that, but I haven't peeked in. So, I think somebody might have a cricket. This is fun. Okay, let's start with the card. Oh, it's a handmade card. It's a handmade card. I cannot get it out. Okay, there we go. It is a... pieces fell off. It is a handmade card on a piece of cardstock. Job well done. Cute, cute. Okay. Hello, Leslie. How are you doing? I'm sending you a little gift. I love all of your videos, and I can't wait for the crafting in October. You always make me smile, and I love the wallpaper paint video. Great match. Enjoy the treats, Ruth. I need lessons on cards. I think you did a fabulous job. Crafting, this is what I always told my Girl Scouts and my Sunday school classes and any children or adults that I was crafting with. Crafting is an art. It's an expression, not a perfection. Who's the perfectionist? It's a problem. This is fabulous. You did an excellent job. All right. This is adorable. And I've seen this file, and I just think it's adorable. I used to make all these types of things when I played with my Cricut, but I haven't played with my Cricut lately. But look what she did. What an excellent match of paper. And inside, you can put things. How adorable is that? You did an excellent, excellent job on that, Ruth. And I am so proud of you. That makes me want to pull out my Cricut and do fun things like that. Thank you so much, Ruth. I love him. All right. Excuse me, puppy. You can't do that. All right, let's have a look inside. We have some Reese's Pieces, some Kit Kats. Looks like someone has breakfast. Breakfast is served. And peanut butter is very healthy for you. That is yum, yum, yum. I might just keep all my crafty candy in here. Look at the little piece down in the bottom. The paper, not the candy. How cute is that? What a great job. Alright, we'll leave one Reese's Pieces and one Kit Kat out. Call that breakfast. And we're going to put him over here for now. Let's try to find the perfect spot for him. Thanks again, Ruth. I really appreciate that. That's adorable. All right. What I want to do is to try and make a cinch book. All right. So I had to put it on a white background to be able to see it, but I'm going to use all of this paper. Came from this paper, and this came from this pack from Michael's, the Berry Tapestry Fall. This is part of that shimmer paper that we got from Ollie's. All right. 4 3/4. Four and 3/4. Got plenty of things to make pockets with now. And then what we're going to do is take this and put this down here. Put this on top of it and glue it down. All right, so I'm going to use my art glitter glue. And can you see? All right, and then we're just going to place this onto here, move it around so it looks even on every side. Get my okay, and then this is the reason why, the whole reason why I got these corner miters. Because I saw someone use them and they look really fun. I don't know at all how to use them, but we're going to figure it out. And cut it along that side on all 4 corners. Okay, then you just take it, fold it in, take it, fold it in, take it, okay. So, Alright, so now that I have completed my covers, I want to create the paper that's going to go inside of it. And I am going to make it that one line away from the 4, whatever that is, both ways. And I'm going to do it in 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll see how we can do it. If we can do it. Let's do it this way. Because it has that serrated top, I want to cut a little bit of that off first. Alright, so I just want to come on and say that if you are using one of the packs of the small, which actually I'm going to keep this chipboard, one of the packs of the small whatever it's called, we don't know. These things that we got from Ollie's, if you got a pack of these, I've gotten a rhythm enough that I can tell you the exact measurements to cut it on. Because I'm just kind of winging it, but I'm trying to have some sort of measurement to make it a little bit easier for you. We're going to save that. And make more notebooks with that. Alright, so it measures about 7.5 by about 5.5. So what I'm doing is I'm going in to about 6 3/4. Change that if you wrote it down. Sorry. 6 3/4. Okay, so I did that side. Now I'm going to do this side. Going to do that at 4 3/4. Then we're going to do this at one line past the 4. And then turn it this way, one line past the 4. Or before the 4, sorry. Whatever that measurement is. My blade is super dull. Alright, we're going to fix it. So, once again, 6 3/4. Cut. Four 3/4. Cut. 1 in before the 4. And 1 in before the 4. And you have your papers. Okay, so I have 50 sheets here now. This one's a little bit long. A little bit crooked. Let's give that one a shave. Okay, now it's correct. So I have 50 sheets. Will I use all 50? We don't know. Now I want to clear off my desk and start making embellishments that I'm going to be putting in it, like tags and pockets and things like that. So let me clean my desk and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have a bunch of scraps left over there, and then I have these pieces that I want to cut up and put them in there somehow, but I don't need 12 by 12 size sheets. So I'm just going to cut them into 6 by 6 so that they're at least manageable, and I have plenty enough to make a 6 by 6 album if I want to. Let's do 5 by 5. Just make sure. 5 by 5. By 5. Alright, so I've pulled out my tag punch and my corner rounder. We'll see what we'll do. This is about 2 inches. So I'm just going to show you what this does. Slide it in. And then you have a cute little tag. Alright. It'll have to be shorter, but there's one of them. Another thing I want to do I'm just thinking I want to have something like this with this as a pocket so it's sturdier for things to go down in it. So I'm going to cut one piece, 1, 2, 3, 4, one piece of each of these down to, I think we'll make it the same size as the papers. Alright, so one mark before the 4. One mark before the 4. And that's fine. So we'll put that. And that was the greens. And now I want this one. Alright, so I cut him down to like 3.5, and I have all of my papers in. So I have one of these, 10 sheets of paper, one of these, 10 sheets of paper. You want to make sure this is at the top for all your papers. One of these, 10 sheets of paper, one of these, 10 sheets of paper, one of these, 10 sheets of paper. Okay, so I've got 50 sheets of paper in this little itty bitty notebook. Adorable. Okay, so I have one tag here. We'll use that in one. I think I'm going to cut one down to 2.5 and one down to 1.5. Let's see here, 2.5. It's right here. it up 3.5 and a half. Okay, and then we'll do one at 1.5. About 3.5. So make it 3.5 this way. This might be 1.5. We don't know. Pretty darn close. But we'll save it because we're obsessive and it has to be perfect. Okay. So you just stick it in here. And it cuts it for you. Okay. And you can just line it up to that and cut it manually if you want. Guess we should have it straight. That would be fantastic. Okay, so we have 2 of those. And now I'm just going to see what I have and start embellishing. I also want to grab my gold paper clips that I just got and use one of those and embellish it and put it in here. But I want to make some pockets. I can make belly bands. Let's see what we want to do here. So I'm going to take these 5 sheets back out. And make various pockets and belly bands to hold things. Okay. Don't have much left, so we could do a belly band here, or we could just do a pocket at the bottom. Has to be cut straight. I guess we'll just do that. So sliver. Sliver. And then I just want to take my glue and put it on this side and this side and the bottom. Okay. then you can just slide that right in there. But I'm going to give that glue time to dry. So that will be one of them. On this one, I would like to do one of those type of pockets. Maybe down, angle down. I'd like to have this little teapot in it. So let's cut around that. Yep, just trying to figure out where I want to cut. Okay, and then we want it to be one line before the 4. And then we want to cut off the corner. I think I'm going to do it right there. I need to remember to put my pen back in here. Alright, so I have my 2 tags. I have 2 about 7 inches of ribbon that I want to tie on each of these. So, Alright, so now I have my Cinch machine out. And this is the scary part. Alright, I know you can't see it well, but I have my book in here. So, it's all the way to the back. I want to make sure it's all the way to the back on both sides. Okay. Okay, we're going to have to put some weight into that. I don't know if that did it. So the larger size of your crocodile is the same as the Recollections. So I'm going to go through and finish punching those out. Okay, there we go. Then I might just line up my back with it. Do it that way, good Lord. But this doesn't have as many layers as that, so let's see how we want it to look. That's fine. So then, let's take this. Slide it in there all the way to this side. And I did it a bit better. Not perfect. That's a shame. Spot. 10 out of 10, do not recommend Recollections Cinch machine. Real sad about it. I think one goes there, yeah. Alright, so I've chosen this aqua color because I feel like it will go well with that. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to cut it right here. Then we take this part and put it on here. Okay, so inside pages first. Then this. and this face down. Then you set this to 5/8 of an inch. So that's what I have. And then I guess, what do we do? Alright, so I just took my beads and strung them on here, looped them with my looper, attached them to the chain, and attached the chain to the whatever it's called, we don't know, paper clip. You can put it on the side or on the front and have a little dangly. And then you have your notebook. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you haven't, please hit subscribe. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers. And once I do, I have a large flat rate box that will be shipped to one of you within the United States. Alright guys, I look forward to seeing you the next time in the craft room for Craftober. Bye.